Hey, YouTube. I wanted to come on and say a few things that is on my heart. And how did I title this to my men? I really need you guys to check on yourselves. I really, I don't know why I took these off because I cannot read this with them on. But I need my men to check on each other and their health. Uh, an acquaintance of mine that lives here in Maryland. This is just what's so crazy. An acquaintance of mine that live here in Maryland. I've not talked to this guy in over like a year and a half. I actually forgot about him. So I was sitting here going through what I went through today, getting checked in and here at the hotel and everything. And I said, oh yeah, uh, Nico lives here. And I just sent a text like, hey, guess who's in town? Guess who's in town? Like I said, a year and a half, but a little backstory too. Prior to that year and a half, but even a year and a half ago, okay, I think I've known him probably like going on 3 years now. And for those 3 years, I've always been on him about his health and why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Trim some of the weight off. It's going to work better for your heart. Um, just on him with what I do. Y'all know what I do is what I do from a year and a half ago. And he would always tease me about infusions. You know, he said, you're just the infusion lady. You just want to give an infusion for everything. And he would sometimes call me and make jokes, right? He's in an IT field for Washington. And so he would say, oh, my coworkers are acting up. I think they need an infusion. Ha, 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 right? And I said, they probably do. So today, when I text him and say, hey, guess who's in town? I did not expect to get back this text. And I want to end up putting it, hey, Matthew Johnson, how are you? Hi, Miss Alicia Blankship. How are you? Thank you for saying hi. This is really a men's message right now. But thanks for being here, Alicia, because you may have some men in your life that needs to get this as well. Hi, Emma. Don Ho. So thank you guys for saying hi. Please hit that subscribe like button if you guys feel so inclined. But I have to get this story out. I have to, because this is such a cry for the men. And you guys, I don't know if you're my regular followers, you may not be, but you know, I'm on this all the time. Hi. Thank you, Alicia. You know, you just brightened up my night. You brought sunshine to a dark night. It's like nighttime here. Hi, George. Thank you, guys. But like all men, especially all of the men on here, please listen at this message. And so once again, I'm texting him like, hey, guess who's in town? Jenny's in town, the infusion lady that you're always teasing. It's been a year and a half since I talked to him. He says, I meant my heart is still like, what the heck? Okay, I'm about to read this if you guys can read it. He says, girl, since I last talked to you, I had a heart attack. I'm just getting out of the hospital this past weekend because my diabetes, which I didn't even know I had, I never even knew I had diabetes or nothing. I was admitted to the hospital the past weekend because my eyes start getting so blurry where I couldn't even see. I could not see. And I don't know why. I didn't know why. I'm kind of finding out now that I have diabetes. This is a major discussion. It's been a lot. I've been going through a lot. And now he was planning to go down to Virginia Beach. He's like, I just need to get away. How have you been? Are you still in Florida? How's Florida? And I just said, wow. I told him, I said, how do those infusions sound now? Hmm. I said, Nico, for a year and a half, I kept asking you, let me help you make adjustments in your health. Get some of that weight off. Get some of that stress off of your heart. And that alcohol, put some of that alcohol down. Just make some changes. I said, just start making little changes. Let me send you some male vitamins. And he just gaffed and laughed it off. And look. And so I said, now you got a ton of medications. You got insulin. You almost went blind because you can and will go blind from unchecked diabetes. You will. You will. It can happen. And I'm just like, wow. He said, yeah, now I'm losing weight. And I was like, and this is why I keep telling people, you guys, every day, hi, I have a son and a hubby. So watching for them, please, yes, living out there, please watch them, because what do I say all the time? I say every day we get a chance and a choice. Start putting more emphasis on your choices while you still have a chance before you're forced to make that change. And that's why I told him, I said, yeah, now you're forced to make it. He said, you're right. I wish I'd listened to you. I said, thank God you're not blind, because I have friends that have gone blind from unchecked diabetes. Blind. You cannot see anymore from something simple as diabetes and on kidney disease. I told them you need to watch your kidneys. But, he's forced. He said, yep, now I'm forced. I got to make these changes. I was like, dang. I said, do you still feel all cute and sexy and Mr. Pool Player and drinking your 5 drinks a night? That ain't, you can't do that no more. You can still play pool. But I say your intimate life is changed now. And you, Mr. Hey, all the girls come to me. You got to be careful. I said your whole life is different now. But it can get, he's like, yeah, I'm determined to make it better. And I'm saying, dang, Nico, a year and a half ago, you could have made changes. Like I was telling you, I told you then. And I was just shocked, but like, wow, you just had the heart attack and unchecked diabetes. You came up out of there on all these medications now, plus insulin. You couldn't even go in and go to first step and just start out on a pill. You jumped straight into the big leagues. You on shots now. He said, I wish I had listened, you know. And I feel like that for especially my men out here, because he's the prime example of so many men, and they're dropping like leaves. So just check on each other, check on these men in y'all lives, because it's crazy. I meant the women too, of course, but the men, because they will put stuff off, and I'm okay. Not checking their PSAs forever, not going in getting a blood pressure check, a sugar check. I don't feel nothing. I'm fine. I'm good. So it's just time, you guys. It's just time. It's just time. But I hope you guys are doing wise whispering. Hello, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. If you're a male or you have any males in your life, please remind them to check on their health. Please, because this stuff is not playing around. And the stuff that's going on these days is not playing around. It's not playing around. It is not play. I can't even stress that enough. The stuff that's out here, it's not playing around in the body. It's tearing you up. So, just improve your health. I'm here to do a women's health weekend, which is great. And then tomorrow, I'm being part of a research study, so I do that. I got to give like 50 tubes of blood tomorrow. Okay, I'm getting filled up with they have a beautiful infusion mix downstairs at this hotel. They got mint, lemons, lime, and cucumber. So I filled up my ice bucket with the mint, lemon, and cucumber water. Okay, I cannot eat after 10 o'clock. So I'll 10 tonight. till 12:30 tomorrow afternoon. Okay? But, so I want you guys to be well. Oh my Lord, you just have no idea. And I want you to just make changes before you are forced to make changes. Before somebody's telling you with a clipboard and 20 more medications on your list. Make some changes, you guys. Okay. All right. And that was my biggest thing. So I just really wanted to come on here. And I did my hair, but this isn't hair talk. This is health talk. We're serious. This is health talk. Okay. This is my dinner tonight. I'm eating the little shrimp rolls. Light. Something nice and light. And I'll eat a little one, those two before 10. But yeah, so, because we have to live after, especially after 50. After 50, this dude that happened to, he is 50, oh, Nico, 55? From 54 to 56, I think is his age. And I said, look at there. Look how God gives me another testimony. I just get to town. Haven't talked to you in a year and a half. From you teasing me about being Miss Infusion, everybody, why don't you? And he would be funny too. I would be telling him a story. He said, "What? Why don't you go give them an infusion?" Ha 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 ha. He just thought that was so funny. I said, people do need, and it's not so much the infusion, but you need to bring up your vitamin and mineral level balance for functioning. The body does not function without vitamins and minerals. And so many people are depleted and deficient at so many levels. So yes, I'm always saying, give them an infusion. Like, bring them up to speed. Get them up. Get their blood and their organs up to speed. So yeah, he ain't laughing now. A diabetic and post myocardial infarction. Okay. That's bad. That's double bad. And this is happening. And that's why I'm telling people, make changes now. And I have people that's like, oh, we're going to wait till the beginning of the year, Jenny. But there's going to be some not making it to the beginning of the year. Because the heart, this is it. The heart, it's not taken no more. It's it. It is stretched. It is grown from those conditions, that weight. And it's severing. Somebody is going to sever this holiday when they could have started and made some changes now. So, yeah, interesting. I just want people to, it's about having your best quality of life for the quantity remaining, and that's it. The best quality for the quantity remaining, and that is it, y'all. That's it. And then we out. Thank you. Thank you for just listening. If I just reach one person, and say, you know what? Let me check on my husband. Let me check on my son. Let me check on my dad, I've been looking at them feet swelling a little bit while he's saying, it's okay, ain't nothing, I'm going on. No, those are signs. Get them checked, okay? I went to a church. Okay, I hate to say this. I don't even know if I should say this. I went to a visiting church last Sunday. It was the first time I went to a black church since, maybe 20 years. I've been going to church, y'all. So I've been to church 3 Sundays in a row after not going for years, right? So the last 3 Sundays, I've been going to visiting churches. So the first 2 Sundays, I don't even know if I should say this. Can I say this to y'all? Okay. I feel like I'm talking to Living after 50 if she's still here. The first church was non-denominational, and then I went to the Baptist Calvary Church. You know me, I'm just assessing, and there was a lot more obesity, a lot more. Just obesity at the Baptist church than there was at the non-denominational church. The when I see people and they look healthy, or and you don't, we cannot always equate size with health too, because you can be 100 pounds and you walking around still with that blood pressure 210 over 120, but for the most part, carrying around and just that extra, just from the stand of BMIs and obesity, and just that all of that extra on the lungs, on the heart, there was way more at the Calvary Church, starting from the minister at the non-denominational church was I was like, okay, nice. The minister at the Calvary Church was very, very obese. And as he got into the sermon, and I'm looking at him and I'm like, oh, if I could just take 50 pounds off of him, just 50 pounds. And as he's doing his sermon, he gets to the point, and he started having to loosen his shirt. And you get the vision. To me, the vision was because he's, getting to that part of the sermon, and and we got to do this, they just round up. Y'all know how black preachers do. You round up, they in the sermon. And he's still talking with the mic, and he's trying to get the thing loose to undo his collar. And I sat there, and my assessment of that was that with that excitement, just that extra pressure from all that weight on his chest, it's not so much you can't breathe normally and be at that in heightened state of sermon and talking, but all of that extra pressure, he had to unloosen that so he could have some room. And I thought to myself, if he loses 50 pounds and he shows health from the head of the church down, that'll send a whole message to the church too, to me in my head. I just sat there and was thinking that. I was like, dang, if I just take 50 pounds off of him, although he needed to lose at least 80 pounds. But even 50 would be just so amazing. And I just was like, wow. I said, these look different. I said, they look like, even the white people at the non-denominational church, they looked healthier. Sometimes when I see white people, and even when they're older and they look really, really good, sometimes it's so funny. I'll be like, what are you doing? They're like, okra water. I'm like, that. Here you go. Cheers to okra water. People sleep on okra water. Stop sleeping on okra water. I love it. I'm like, I know, I can tell you ain't got that many wrinkles. You look younger. You know how they say Caucasians can age faster, or they look more their age versus black, the black don't crack stuff. And whenever I see white people that look really, really still good, they're doing stuff. They're doing herbals. They're doing biotanicals. And they doing that dang on okra water. And I mean, like, you know it. You on it. I love it. I love it. Stop sleeping on okra water, y'all. Make y'all some okra water and start drinking it. Amazing. Amazing. Just amazing. So I don't know. It's just so many little things we can do. People have had okra in their refrigerator and it went bad and they done threw it out because they never made it. They never even thought to drink okra water and get the benefits. Oh my gosh. So, did I do a video on okra water? I need to. Last month? Okay. Yeah. Oh my. Look at. Was that last? I know one day where I was staying, I did a video on making my okra water. Yep. And I taped it. So if you saw that, amazing to you. But yes, girl. Stop sleeping on okra water. Yep. And there's a way to do it so it don't slime up so much. Like, I can't take that slime. Like, when I first started doing, I was drinking something, and this long piece. I said, we can't have that. We can't be pulling out the slime this far. So I learned using more of the skin and a little less of the seeds, but you do need the seeds because that's just the healthy nutrient part. And for me, it didn't make it as slimy, and it was doable. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And with the benefits. But yeah, just adding something little like that, getting those benefits. I constantly talk about ginger and the infusing the ginger, little things, your turmeric, those little bitty things can be done to help start scraping out these vessels from the inside and clearing them out before heart attacks happen, before dissections happen. These hearts are they're not even exploding anymore. It's the muscles in there that are being so stretched from diabetes is weakening them. And then that hypertension, you grow, that heart's gotten bigger than it should, and it's pumping and it's stretching. These are the fibers, and they're constantly pulling and stretching until they just stretch and dissect. And that's going on in the abdomen. I got on my pajamas under here because I had to run and get that food. And it's happening. There are so many more aortic, uh, abdominal aortic aneurysms going on. Whew, that's exploding. That's dissecting too. So we gotta just make these changes around. If you guys ever look at I love her, the MD, Dr. G, the MG, I think her name. Look at how many people on her table all the time. And she talks about that enlarged heart starting from all of that extra weight, the pressure it's putting on our little heart. It's just a little muscle. We put so much into our heart as far as emotions and feelings, but really, it is a freaking muscle. It is tissue and muscle that just pumps. It's just a muscle that pumps. And you guys, you make it bigger than it should. It doesn't pump well. It starts to be a ticking time bomb for you, no matter what age. That's why these 35-year-olds are dropping. I hate to keep talking about Nene Leak's son. Look at her son, 24 years old, with a heart transplant. Had to have his whole heart transplanted at 24 from congestive heart failure, lifestyle changes. If he would have started 3 years ago making his changes, 4 years go back, cut out some of that foolishness stuff he's doing, contributing to his life and all of that, I feel he wouldn't have needed a heart transplant at 24 years old. That is just uncalled for because of lifestyle stuff. If you need a heart transplant at 24, it should be from something congenital that started at birth, not lifestyle, because you just doing all the wrong stuff and not making a change. I don't know what to say. So, yeah. Okay, yeah. So I don't know. I just get passionate, and when I keep getting little confirmations like that, I never expected him to text back and say that. I thought he would text back and say, "Girl, I'm fine. What's going on?" That chick could say, "I just had a heart attack. Just got out the hospital. Undiagnosed diabetes. I couldn't see." He said, "I don't even drive. I'm scared to drive at night right now, till the vision gets back." I said, "You can lose. You can go blind. You can go blind in the bat of an eye from unchecked diabetes." I said, "Keep messing around and finding out, boy." So, yeah. So I just want you guys just to stay wonderful, stay healthy, and take care of each other and people in your lives, especially the men. Oh my God, especially the men. Whew. Yeah. So thank you guys. That's really what I wanted to come on and say and share with you guys. Thank you, because it's been on my heart, and I'm like, who can I talk to about this? So thank you. I'm glad I could come on here and talk to you guys. Yeah, unawareness, and that's the scary part. Yeah, or not paying attention to those little changes. Like I say, if you got a man in your life or somebody, and they ain't been and got checked in a while, and little things are going on. Oh, I'm just aging. My eyes are getting a little worse. Go check that and make sure it's not diabetes, because you can go from seeing to blindness so fast. About to eat a late dinner at Veggie Plate. All right, my darling. Thank you so much. Continue blessings to you, and thank you for just I love your page. Thank you. Have a great night. Don't forget your healthy hydration. Infuse your water with something good and try that okra water. All right. Have a great night. All right. I want to work on, well, some other work, but I'm learning how to do the streaming. So we're about to get advanced. We're about to get advanced because I really want to stream the event this weekend. That would be cool to stream that little health thing. Y'all could see all the stuff that's going on from semaglutide injections to mesotherapy to wrapping, contouring, not doing any infusions. That's what I won't be doing. I didn't bring anything to do with infusions, but we about to do some jump starts because these ladies here like, nope, I'm tired of being tired. I do need to make a change and I'm ready. And my doctor said this and I don't want to go on meds, Jenny. I don't want to do this. I don't want a CPAP machine. I don't want. So we're making changes. And if you ladies, wherever you guys at, if you have a group of 10 ladies, 10 to 15 ladies that want to make a jump start change simply, I'm telling you, reach out. I'll come there. I'll come to you because it's time. It is time. Let's do it. Just say, we about to send for Nurse Jenny and get this started, and let's just do it while I got some mobility. All right. Hi there, Rockstar Bree Lifestyle. Oh, hi, Rockstar Bree Lifestyle. I just love your channel too. Thank you for saying hi. Thank you so much. You guys make me feel good. You probably missed what I was talking about, but Bree, if you got any um, men in your life, please just remind them to check on their health and take care of themselves. Get checkups done because sometimes they are a little more stubborn, but just encourage any man in your life to stay on top of his health. Grandpas, uncles, cousins, brothers, neighbors. And I hope you had a wonderful Wednesday. Okay, I'm doing a research study tomorrow. You're single and you tell your homeboys to check out their heart health. Yeah. It Rockstar, yeah. You missed my little first part, but I was telling them, I'm gonna tell you again because I'm still like just in awe, right? I came to um, Baltimore here. I'm going to be doing some health stuff in West Virginia, but I stopped here in Baltimore and I'm part of a research study, so I have to do a intake in. And I had an old acquaintance that I've probably known like 3 years, but had not talked to in a year, and I have. And he would always tease me because I would be on him about his health. Like, why don't you let me help you do this? Why don't you let me help you? You need to lose some weight. Let's get that heart better. Let's, all these things. He would, okay, thank you. Let me let you hear this. Thank you so much. And so he would always tease me because I do infusions, right? Ha ha ha. You think I need an infusion? I'll be like, yes. Or he would, he just started teasing me, calling me the infusion girl. And he said, my coworkers are acting up. I think you need to come and get them an infusion. Ha ha ha. I said, boy, they need it and you need it. You guys in IT, y'all all need infusions. But especially you with that low level stress, and then you're just playing pool, drinking all that liquor for hours playing pool. That was his pastime. I say you gotta clean out the system some, right? But like I say, it had been a year and a half since I talked to him. We both fell out. But since I got here, I said, oh wait, who do I know here? Because I had an incident going on at the rental car place, and until that got taken care of, I said, "Oh, my old acquaintance Nico," and I just sent a text like I don't even know if the number's the same, and I said, "Hey, guess who's in town?" And I had to take a screenshot of it. He texts me back, Bree. He texts me back, girl. Since I talked to you, I've had a heart attack. I just got back from the hospital. got out the hospital this past weekend because now my diabetes, which I ain't never knew I had, or nothing, and I was admitted to the hospital this past weekend because my sugar levels were so high in my eyes I couldn't see. I almost could not see at all. And I told them, you can go blind from unchecked diabetes too, just like hypertension, because it works on those small vessels. I say you could have went blind. I meant permanent blindness, permanent changes, because the damage to those vessels, some of it is not rechangeable. Let God do it. And we know he can do everything. But at the same time, when he gives you sense, like I said, I told you back then. And I hated to come with the I told you so. I had to do it real gentle because I was just in shock. Once again, a confirmation. I said, now you're forced to make changes. I told him, I said, every day I say that. I said, all my lives, I always say, people, you get two things every day. You get a chance and a choice. Put more emphasis on your choices while you still have a chance before you're forced to do it. He said, yep, now I'm forced to do it. I'm losing weight. I'm eating more veggies. I said, I hope you put they told you to put some of that liquor down. I said, you have a whole list now that you have to comply with. And you got needles now. You on insulin. He was like, I know. He said, I couldn't believe it. I didn't know what was going on. I had a real heart attack and diabetes. And see, the unchecked diabetes stimulates that heart attack. It's I'm telling you, those two things are nothing to play around with. And men like him, he hadn't checked this stuff for so long. That's why I said, I was telling you for so long, let me help you just make some changes. You ain't went in and got checkups. And he'd be like, what, you want to do an infusion on me? I'm like, yeah, you need an infusion. And look at there, now he's forced. Now he's singing a different song, a whole different song. He's like, I want to work and not have to stay on these meds. So I'm doing it, Jenny. I've come down 15 pounds so far. I've came from 230. He said I'm down to 215. I said, if you'd have listened to me a year and a half ago, you'd have been way under that when I was telling you then. The heart does not, it's just hard being over 200 pounds. That's just so much stress. People don't realize it's so much stress on the heart, right? Yeah, yes, that's why, I sat there and I stared at that. I stared at that text in disbelief, but yet belief. He said, I said, and look at that. I just get to town. It's almost like a comeback confirmation. Like, Jenny, please keep talking to the men out here. Please keep encouraging people to check on the men in their lives because they're dropping like flies. Because like this, I didn't even know I had it. But he knew you don't pay attention to the signs and the changes that go on the body. And that's why I'm constantly telling people, pay attention. Your body will tell you. There is no way you will have these major conditions, diabetes, hypertension, kidney disease, without getting signs. You're going to get, it's whether you pay attention to those signs and do the proper follow-up with them. That's it. You're selling 3 months sobriety? Here you go. Mwah. Shout out to you. Okay. I just made 20 years sobriety this year on August 8th. Whew. One day at a time, 20 years ago. August 8th, 2004 was my last alcoholic beverage. August 8th, 2004. Yeah, thank you. One day at a time. It's still like one day at a time. Yeah. I love it. No, you're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. Yeah. We out here, and all we have is 24 hours at a time. You just keep adding them 24s and they get there. They get there. You couldn't pay me to go back down that road. Ooh, no. And you know what? Rockstar? Like on one of my videos I had the other day, just going down the street. And it was a bad accident. And everything when you go into sobriety, I love it because I love the yets that did not happen. And I know the yets that are still out there. If I ever make a choice to drink again and start that stuff again, I thank God I never ran up on a curve and ran over kids, mangled myself to dismember a part or something, you know. But that's what will happen if I ever go back down that road. Those yets are still out there, but I just like, whew. And people, when will they wake up to that? Because it's still so much going on. You know, congratulations to you. I love it. 3 months, and you just feel different. And you still can have your off days, but knowing your focus and your goal, it makes it okay. It makes it doable. Because it's irritating. You know, we have so many things in our body. The byproducts are toxins and poisons, and they want to pull you and whisper in your ear, hey, I miss you. Come back over here. You know, that talking. And you just stay steadfast and use all of your tools. And I love it. I love it. I love it. It feels good to feel good. Congratulations. I love it. So yeah, keep up the great work. Day by day. Keep encouraging others and allow the positive ones to encourage you. Mm. Oh, wow. I'm first, thank you God for sparing your life, you know, that you're here to talk about it. And that's your reminder is, oh my word. And you said that was last year. Look how long something like that can go on. From last year. And it's like a blank to you, huh? Isn't that's almost like scary too, because you just don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. Yep. And I think about that. I said, oh, I'm so glad. And that could have been me, you know. That could have been me. I could have, many a days when I think about like not remembering how I got home, like, ooh, you could have easily veered into a lane and hit someone. Or when you hear the stories, the person went down the wrong way on the freeway because they were drunk and started going the wrong way. So, I'm glad you are here. And yes, surviving and continuing to heal. Yeah, just as you're healing still, make sure, all of the good stuff that helps you heal, you try and intake in the body there. Just like in a flash. How old are you? May I ask how old your age? Wow. See, and you're young. Yeah. You got so much life left. That could have, oh my gosh, that could have went the wrong way. So you are here for a purpose. You truly are. I'm so proud of you. Keep it going one day at a time. Yup. We got this. Yup, we got this. I'm telling you, you cannot pay me to drink again. And it's so funny when I tell people and they're like, do you want to drink? And I said, no, I don't drink. And sometimes I'll throw in, my last drink was August 8th, 2004. And they like, wow, that's a long time. I'll be, yeah. They said, well, okay, you want a beer then? I don't drink. They said, okay, well, how about just wine then? Why do people think beer and wine is not alcohol. They only think the hard spirits and stuff. It's so crazy. Oh, yay. I bet she does because it is a totally different you. The sober you is so different. The sober you can remember, you can remember what you say to her, playing with her. That mood is better. Yeah. And that's a beautiful thing for your daughter to like the sober version of you. Yeah. I know they are. Yeah, it's. I don't know why people think when you say you don't drink, they say, okay, well, how about a beer? Just a beer then, or okay, you want just a glass of wine then? Duh, that's still no. I'll take some infused water, thank you. You got some cucumbers, you got some ginger, you got some lemon, you got some blueberries, you got some parsley and some mint. Can you put that in there and make that nice for me? I like it. Oh my gosh, isn't that see? And that's a freedom. That's a freedom, isn't it? It is. That's a freedom. Yeah, that's a freedom. And you know what's nice? You know what I love about not drinking is that because initially, I'm gonna tell you, after drinking for so many years, I drank like whew, from Detroit. You know, I mean, it was alcoholics all in my family, horrifically, and I never thought I would become one. It's like, no, I got this. No, mm-mm. That went all wrong. That went all wrong. But like now, I love. I You drink lemon water all the time. Look at there. Yep. That will bring that high HBP right on down, which changes your whole body, your whole persona. Yep, lemon water all the time. Okay, infuse it. Throw you some other good stuff in there. I love it. But what I love about not drinking now, I used to say I don't like this part because now I'm always the designated driver, and it's like I want to sit in the passenger seat after the event and ride home and relax too. But I end up, letting everybody else do what they do, and I become the designated driver. Um, but what I was going to say with that, that's funny. Oh, I love remembering how the whole night went. I love that I can remember and tell people, oh, you cut up, you acted like this, and you said that. Because way back in the day, it was the opposite. I would be the one, I did that. Oh my God. I said, what? Oh, did I really? No, I didn't. Please don't say I said that. Yes, you did. Oh my God. I crawled out the window. Did I? I'm so glad, you can remembering the night and just telling everybody else how crazy they were. So it's just a different life, that I love, and we're happier from the inside out, from the inside out. And it's just, yeah. And I still, take my hats off to those that can drink and don't develop a problem with it. Hats off to you. But I know over here, this neighborhood, we had to give it up. We had to give it up. Yeah. Because once I used to love um, hot wings, and my drink was vodka and cranberry. So I would have vodka and cranberry, my hot wings. I had a little red Miata convertible. Okay, it was like my hot wings, my vodka and cranberry, and that red drop top. It was cool, but then the vodka and cranberry and the hot wings started coming with all those other appetizer accessories that weren't so good, like handcuffs and jails and thousands of dollars. I would be so afraid now for anybody that get a DUI because they start out at like $10,000 now. They start out punishing you so you will not come back again in some areas. You can pay 10,000 off for your first DUI. It wasn't like that way back in the day, but now they don't play. They don't play, and deservingly, so many horrific things, and they're still happening. Sometimes I still don't get like how are people still still drinking and driving and causing these massive accidents, but they are. And it's just still a lot of dependency out here. But I'm glad that's not us. I know. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't miss drinking like 1 ounce. But when I first stopped drinking, I used to think, Rockstar, like, you're going to be boring. Like, how are you going to live? I was thinking this in the early days. Like, how you gonna go to a comedy club and enjoy yourself? How you gonna laugh without your drink? How you gonna go on vacation or take a cruise in the Bahamas or Jamaica and you can't drink a Bahama Mama or a rum punch? You can't do a rum punch, girl. How are you gonna have fun? How are you gonna be engaging? But that's all the poisonous, toxic thoughts of that drinking and that lifestyle, because I found out I was still so fun not drinking. I was fun. I could still laugh, make people laugh. I could have so much fun still. I meant beyond even more because I can remember it the next day. And that's what made it so amazing. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love my virgin drinks. I love my virgin mojitos. I love my virgin drinks so much. Yeah, like give me a virgin. We're like, now I don't need all that sugar today. We'll just, I'll just do my water and my lemons. But yeah, I'll drink my virgin drinks and just have a great time. But yeah, in the beginning, I was like, oh, you're going to be boring. You're going to be boring. But no, boring is so far from it. It's funner, it's nicer, it's clearer. Yeah. I don't miss going creeping out to my car like the next morning, like, and it was one of them nights creeping down to the parking lot taking a peek. Whew, okay, she parked a little crooked, but ain't no dents in her. Cause I don't even remember which turns I took to get home. You don't remember. And then you just say, okay, I just won't do that no more. Next thing you know, ooh, it's 4 o'clock. Come on. I'm so glad that's over. I love it. I love it. So I'm so proud of you. We together. I see you. I see you. I see you. Okay? Look, let's do our thing. I'm color purple. We together, Bree. For real though. So very proud of you. Yo. It's a better life. What's that song? I forgot. Some song popped into my head that said, it's a better life. But yeah, I'm just, yeah. I'm happy. Whoo, I could not ever go back to them days. Jail is no place. I don't know if you ever got DUI before or anything like that because you're so young. Um, but yeah. Mm-mm. Ooh, that is not the life. Okay, I know. I know. Push it up, push it up, push it up, push it up. I love it. You're on your second D. Okay, go ahead. Yep. Look, go ahead. Okay, try 5. I'm a 5. I'm a big sister 5 over here. 2 felonies. Child, my little lifestyle, people wouldn't believe it. I had 2 felonies, 2 felonies, 5 DUIs. I'm so glad that's not the life no more. And I have done nothing but soar like an eagle, letting that part of life go. Soar like an eagle. I've done nothing but go up, 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 like the index on a trading market. Up, up, up. And I said, if you ever drink again, that index would start to go back down and be the death of me. I'll never forget my most favorite story out of the big book was told a story of a man for 25 years. He did good, not drinking or anything. And because he got 25 years under his belt, he thought, it's been so long, I can try it again. He drank again after 25 years, and within 6 months, he was right back to where he left off drinking 25 years ago, and he died 6 months later. It's no joke. joke. It's no joke. That's one of my favorite stories in the big book. Yeah. What I haven't been to is a AA meeting in so long, but I still do it through outreach and talking to others and stuff. But I need to. It's been a long time. I want to go to. I'm gonna have to go to a meeting one day because it's just been a long time and just give back some of my story because it's real out here and it is still. And now with the oh my God, with how things are in our climate, it's probably even more people that just turn to drinking, dealing with the stressors out here. So we need to push that agenda even more amongst people in your circle, you know. Hey, Robert Muller from Amsterdam. Hello to the Netherlands. What's shaking? Hello. Thank you for saying hi. That's where you went tonight. Oh, look, can we have a meeting? You know it only takes two. Can we schedule a meeting? Can I schedule a meeting with you one time, like maybe next week? That would be great. You know, it only takes two of us. Two of us, we there. We there. Okay? Oh my gosh. Now you get me excited because I haven't been to a meeting in so long. And so long. And I need to. It should be a part of us always, from ever. Like I say, I still, as I'm outreaching and talking to my patients and people I run into, people in my circle that I notice, I'm like, you know what? This is why this is going on. Like with heart attack man. I told him back then a year and a half ago. Okay. Speaking of this same guy, a year and a half ago, when I met, we were going, Robert, this same guy that now had the heart attack and the diabetes. We were going out to where he plays pool. He said, let's go. Let me take you to my pool because I happen to be in town. He said, I want to take you to where he plays pool at all the time, the pool hall. And I said, okay. He poured like this much. Oh my God, I'm getting a flashback. He poured like this much of whatever the drink, Hennessy, in a cup like this and brought it. He had drank like half of one in the house, but he refilled it to like this much and brought him with it in the car. And he got in the car and started it up. I said, I'm sorry. You're not finna ride with that drink like that, are you? He said, yeah, I do it all the time. I said, you drink and drive like that, like with a cup like this of Hennessy? He said, yeah, because I don't want to buy it when I get to the pool hall. I said, you can't do that. I said, even if an accident happens, that's not your fault. You take a chance on riding with an open cup like this? He said, ain't nothing gonna happen. I said, first of all, turn off the car because I'm gonna drive myself. He was like, what do you mean I'm gonna follow you to the pool hall? I said, I'm sorry, I can't ride with you. I can't. I got out the car and got in my own car. I said, I said, because now you taking my life in your, I'm not about to let you take my life in your hand with a Hennessy cup like this and you just driving like it's the same to do. That's the same Mr. Heart Attack. I was telling him back then, you got to slow down on that. You don't know what it's doing to your heart and your insides. And you're not eating right. And you ain't on no multivitamins, no biotanicals. And look, all the way a year and a half later, I just got out the hospital from a heart attack, diabetes, and potential blindness. I'm going to make some changes now, Jenny. You see what I'm saying? Oh my God. We go Mondays and Thursdays to a local church? Okay. It's part of my. Oh, what? You got the PO going on? Come on now. I'm loving you. I feel like I'm amongst a friend, okay? Yes. Do not go. Do not go. And I know Prio is on. You got to turn in that card, okay? Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it. And probation is no joke. Just do everything. And as long as you are doing what you're supposed to, watch, this time it's going to fly in that pendulum of probation to a hotel signal is getting bad. Part of my, yeah. Wow. Whew, that's deep, isn't that? That is, gotta do a turn for that one. That's deep. Look how God made that happen, but you're still alive. You're here to go through this and become better, a better dad. Your daughter's loving you, and you're loving yourself better. Come on now. Yeah, I love it. I know at first you was probably, ooh, I can imagine your face at first. You was like, what? I got to do what? For how long? How many times a week? And I got to turn in this paper? All right, I'll go there. I ain't going to talk though. And next thing you know, you're into it. You're meeting all those amazing people at AA. It is some amazing, amazing people at AA. Oh my gosh. Support, love, that just want you to have a better quality of life because you deserve it and your family deserves it. Isn't that something? Yeah. It would have taken you much longer on your own, you know. Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, I'm so. Good evening, mugshot. Oh, hey, how are you? Thank you for saying hi. I feel all honored. Got the mugshot stopping in, the B-logs. I see you doing your thing. I see you. I see you. Keep up the great work. Thank you. But yeah, it's part of life now. I'm telling you. It's part of the better life that you deserve and everybody in your world deserves. You just feel good. I love it. You did. I could not talk. I stayed quiet and shy for a long time. I could not talk. I'd be like, mm-mm. My sponsor would be like, say something. Not yet. I can't do it. Not yet. I'll talk to you. I can't talk to them yet. I want to go now. I'll be standing up like, woo, running my trap. They'd be like, okay, shut up. Yes, I love that. Yeah. 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 I love it. Stay bragging. Yeah, stay bragging. And you sleep better. Don't you sleep better? I mean, and now with life, you can deal with how is it dealing like now with regular stuff? You know, you still get life stressors and you still get the obstacles, you still get the things that's thrown your way that you gotta, you gotta still dodge a few punches, right? But doing them with a sober state of mind is so better. Yeah. Really? Did you not ask for a sponsor? You didn't want one or yeah. But if you got your, you got your guy, God's the sponsor. That's the first sponsor, you know. And you can always reach out to anybody at the meetings. What mugshots? You did it cold hurt like you did did an event happen that where you said, you know what, I gotta change this up. Today's the day I'm stopping. Did an event bring you to that, or did you just get tired of being tired, or just was that just the lifestyle? I'm tired of drinking like this. Can I ask mugshot? You just stop? You chose your family. See, once again, they like you better sober. And you like you with them better sober. They not getting on your nerves as much, huh? They not irritating you, huh? Because you need a drink. Like, hey, y'all, yeah. Ain't it nice not having all of that extra? It really is. It's mind over matter to a degree. Yep, it definitely takes some will and all of that, but it definitely can add on there when you get the support of others, and some of those tools. Yeah. Awesome. I was telling you, I made 20 years this year, my 20th year. I stopped August 8th, 2004 was my last drink. Crazy. Crazy. Life's so better. stuff come. It's so better. It's so better. Not thinking about that drink all the time. Or let's see, is the sun out today? Nope. Well, you better drink. Oh, it's super sunny. It's drink day. Okay, it's crazy. Coming up with reasons. Yeah, thank you. I know. I was looking this year. I was like, you made 20 years this year. 20 dang on years. No jails, no judges, no fines, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I was trying to tell a story and I realized it got cut off on one of my lives. I was doing one of my stories on how even how God will let you know he's still there, even when you're doing bad, on one of my many trips to jail. It's just crazy. But I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I love when you know what, sometimes I think for me, I love that I had that experience now because it really opened up my world. And I didn't know. Okay. You doing it well, God's got your back. We got your back. I got your back too. Yeah. Are you journaling? Do you journal? You journaling your experience? I'm just glad that everybody's family is happier, family is stronger, and then that goes out into the community. Your community is stronger. I love it. We're not adding to the problem because it makes so much difference. It makes so much difference. Like I said, I don't mind being a designated driver now sometimes, but some of my friends be like, Jenny, do you mind if I go ahead? Y'all enjoy yourself. I'll drive. I don't want to sit on the passenger seat after the party. I'm tired too. Shoot, my virgin mojito got me swooning. Ooh, that mint was strong in my mojito, my virgin mojito. Okay, awesome, awesome, very good. Yep. Okay. That's new age journaling, right? Yep. That's new age journaling, new age tools. Okay. Back way back when I was going to AA, and in the early days we made something called a God box. I still have my God box. We call it a God box. And when you wasn't streaming and couldn't, well, that stuff wasn't. Yeah, we had the internet. 'Cause this is like 2003. I'm thinking of when I made my little God box, or 2004, right in there when all this craziness was going on. And it's so cute. And any problem we had, I put it in the God box. I still have my God box somewhere. And I haven't talked to my sponsor now. She watches me though. I'm still in my sponsor. I have not called and talked to her now. But she's on my Instagram and my feeds, and she chimes in. So I like it. But I need to go see her. Shout out to Thana. I need to come to Cali and see you. See how you're doing. And let me tell you, this is what having a sponsor too, it's just that other connection that you can have, with that one special person that's yours, for you going through this. You need tools, you need help, you need resources. Okay. You gonna debut your new song that you released last night?